Hi, I'm Dean Argent, a university qualified mechanical engineer. I'm a licensed motor dealer and the owner of usedvehiclesales.bigangrydog.com.au. And in this video, I'm going to take you on a walkthrough of this 2006 model Mitsubishi Outlander people eater, like him, that I've got for sale right here on my yard. Now, as I have a look down the side, when I buy the cars, first thing I like to do is get down here like this and see the reflections up the side, and then have a look across here, looking for stone dents and chips and stuff. None. And then have a look up here. You can see the dents and stuff. Well, there isn't any. And so that just tells me that the car's been well cared for and all those kinds of things. I mean, there's a few little marks and scuffs around them, but all in all, this one's in beautiful, beautiful shape. So let me go for a walk through. I'll show you what's going on with it. Oh, here's the other thing I like to do. See how those tyres are wearing evenly across the surfaces? Tells me all the suspension, geometry, and steering components and all that are doing exactly what they should. This is a real dog-friendly show. Dog's got an interest in this car. So, as you can see, this one's got the alloy wheels and all that stuff. It's got the tinted windows on the back. She's very blacked out, which is very gangster in your 7-seater people eater. So, why is it a people eater? I'll show you in a minute. So it's got all the power windows and the central locking and that. Check the condition of these seats out. Nice. The car's just in great shape. It's got a few signs of wear and tear around it because it's not a new car, but I tell you what, it's in bloody good shape. And when you drive it, you're going to be like, nice. So there's all that with that turned on. Well, she starts and runs and does everything like it should. No ticks and rattles. All's looking good there. You can control you can change gears from this thing here if you want to go in go fast mode. And there's little like paddle things. Someone thought it was a good idea, so they put them in there. It's a Mitsubishi thing. And then over here, we've got all the radio up, radio down buttons there. Inside here, you can put your stash, or you can just plug your phone in, whatever you want. Or if you push that one up, then you can put more stash there. Very groovy. It is the four-wheel drive people eater, so you can choose four-wheel drive, take it down the beach, off-road, places like that. It's got air conditioner, which is very, very cold, and it's got a radio that works, and CDs that you stick in there. I'll tell you something else it does have, is up here it's got this bloody, this thing to shut the kids up in the back. So I reckon that's a pretty cool feature. So down here it's got the parking sonar, beep, 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 beep. When you get too close to the car in front, you can answer and end your calls and stuff like that. Oh, here's the kids. They've come in there getting mauled by the killer dogs. Just fresh home from school. Got the logbooks and all that sort of stuff going on in there. And there's another thing up in there for stashing more things. So, what else can I show you? Oh, up there's got a little thing for the speaker for your phone and all that sort of stuff. So it is automatic. There's a good look around the inside. I'll show you one thing cool with these, is the key doesn't actually come out. That key stays there. You got this one, and so you got two of those. That's the lock unlock. But if you throw that down the paddock there, warning, it's the wife. She hates it when I do that. She's given me the literal finger, but she didn't want to because it was on the video. But yeah, it's got this thing that if you don't have it near the car, then it won't start. So there's that. So let's go along to the next one. Have a look at it though. It's just such a beautiful looking car. Just in good shape all round. Here's a look in the back there. The seats are all nice and good and everything works like it should. So that's all good. So I want to come around here and show you why I'm calling it the freaking people eater. Not because it's got the big tow bar to drive your shins into and drop an F-bomb, although you can take that off if you like and then it's not a shin buster. But what happens is these back doors do come up like that, and that's a pretty cool feature. That back door does drop down like that. So if you want to sit here and have a barbecue cross-legged like so, you can. Or if you... Actually, I think the real reason for that is so you don't have to bend down so far or lift things so high to get over that, because that's at about sort of thigh height. Now this back seat does fold down flat, and there it is in there. But the people eater, my favourite function. Get that button, you hold it, watch, watch, watch. Bang! It's the same on this side. The reason I say it's a people eater is because what my kids do, bang, is they wait until the daughter's sitting in there and then the boys come around the back. They hold the buttons. She's folded up inside there. What'd you do that to it for? Oh, I didn't do it, it did itself. Yeah, right. That's why it's a people eater, because they eat people. So all you got to do when it's had its people feed is just do that and push them back. Oh, one other thing I've got to show you with these, which I think looks totally cool, is that you can pop up the two headrests. They just sit down in there like that. And it looks like one of those dogs you see, you know, with those big ears on the documentary. Yeah, like that, looks like one of them. So then you can just push that. Oh, it's a bit hard to do leaning in there. It would be bum out in the air. But there you go. That one, then that one, and away you go. So as we go around this side, you can see we've got more coolness. It's black, it's shiny. It's got wheels. And I can just shut those down in there, pull that string. A bit hard to do one-handed. Lock her all in, and there you have your Mitsubishi Outlander back. So, quick look inside here. You can see everything that's going on. So when the cars come into the yard, we do 3 levels of checks on them. We do a road test, a yard test, and a mechanical inspection. And so during those 3 levels of tests, we go through, make sure the cars are prepared properly, and we put a lot of effort into preparing them, actually. And so what ends up happening is, well, as you can see, like we are on dirt. We are a family affair. You saw the kids and the dogs and all that sort of stuff. The dogs are actually here for security, believe it or not, although they do help with other things like keeping the kids busy. But the whole purpose, the reason I'm telling you this is we have a very low cost facility, and what it allows me to do is to put the money back into preparing the cars. And I don't expect you to believe me because, well, you don't know me and I don't know you, but if you go on my Facebook page and have a look, you'll see the reviews from the majority of the people are very, very strong. We get the odd dick who wants to have a slag. You can't stop that, but the vast majority of them are delighted. And we get buyers come from all the way up Cairns and way out west. They catch the train and the plane to here, and then they drive off. So each car's prepared as though it's going to do a 2,000 or 3,000 kilometre journey. This one's no exception. So, but as you can see, we are on dirt. I don't have concrete, I don't have flags, I don't have salesmen ready to pounce on you. This is me being the salesman ready to pounce on you. So that's it. You can just go finish pouncing button on your phone if you don't like it. So, but if you're still there, let me tell you what comes with the car for the price you see it advertised. So firstly, so what I was going to say is because we've got the low overheads with the dirt and that, we are a little bit off the main road. You can see that we're not sort of the main walk-in sort of thing that you normally get. So you need to make an appointment because the gates are normally closed. The dogs are normally out. So if you put the dogs away, then it's no trouble. No one gets bitten. Excuse me. If you ask me, am I negotiable on the price? I'll be like, yeah, I'm negotiable, but why do you want to pay more? So I might muck around with it, but the reality is that I put a lot of effort genuinely into preparing our cars properly, including the guy waiting in the background who's thinking, I wish you'd hurry the friggin' hell up so I can get to work on the car. But I'm sure he'll wait patiently. Where was I? Oh yeah, because I can't take out what we put in, so therefore all the prices on the cars are fixed, just being upfront with that. So if you need help with your finance, there is a link up the top that says no deposit finance. Put your details in there and our finance fella, he'll come back, give you a quote on exactly how much per week it would cost you to own this fine automobile. Oh, I forgot to tell you a few things that come with it. I got busy raving on. Unusual. Firstly, 6 months Queensland Rego, all your stamp duty, transfer fees, government rip-you-off fees, all that's included in the price. So just imagine there's a nice big shiny number plate on there, that's included. Fresh service, we've done that. Guaranteed no money owing, guaranteed written off, guaranteed not stolen. I'll show you all that on the paperwork when you come down. We've done a fresh service as well, so you can be sure that there is no scheduled maintenance due for the next 10,000 Ks or 6 months, whichever comes first. And I think that's pretty much it. It's a complete package. So, like I say, if you need help with your finance, go through that. There's a link up above. If you want to come and pay cash, you can do that. We'd prefer that you do an internet transfer or pay with a credit card. We've got all those facilities on site. But the 7-seat people movers, like people eaters like this, especially when they're in this sort of condition, especially being the top of the range ones like this, they don't last long. So if you're thinking about it, get on it. If you're not, thanks for watching this video. Give us a thumbs up and I look forward to meeting with you soon. I'm Dean. Thanks for watching. See ya.